Before I allow you to go, Sonny, let's close with some football. We've done a lot of basketball. Let's close with some football. The Nigerian team named the provisional list of 30 just a couple of days ago. When is the American team naming the professional squad for the World Cup? Or is Giant Klinsmann just going to go for the final 23 like Felipe Scolari?
No, the latest reports, Torian, is that Klinsmann will name his 30-man provisional roster on Monday next week. He plans to name it, which I think is, I'm not sure the date of that. I think it's 1 or 2 days before that FIFA deadline for provisional rosters. I must say kudos to Stephen Keshi for including Peter Odemwingie of Stoke. I thought that was nice that they sort of made amends with each other, because I know Peter wasn't on the Nations Cup team for Nigeria last year.
Thank you, Sonny. You bring a lot of sunshine to our show anytime you get across to us. Thank you for calling tonight.
Thank you, Torian, and sporty greetings out there to all our Sports Tonight viewers.
Yeah, thank you, Sonny. We'll see you next week.
Okay.
All right, we've been speaking to Sonny Young, the VOA correspondent who joins us regularly from Washington, giving us a very comprehensive review of what that is going on around the NBA. And, of course, a little bit of football as well from Sonny Young tonight. We will go on a quick break. By the time we're back from the break, we will be coming home to talk domestic basketball. We'll be going courtside, and Femi Adefesa will be joining me for that on the show. Join us again.
Champion, never afraid.
Fearless!
Champion loves challenges.
To be a champion, beat the best. To be a champion, drink Extra Juice. Extra Juice, your instant energy drink containing 7 vitamin B, Korean ginseng, and royal jelly. Boost your stamina and power. Champions, drink Extra Juice.
Be the heroes of your streets as Pepsi brings you the Pepsi Street Cup Tournament. Register your team before May 17th for a chance to win cash prizes. For details on how to register, go to www.facebook.com/Pepsi Nigeria.
All right, so going courtside, and Femi Adefesa has joined me now. Femi, time to talk plenty of basketball, domestic basketball, and I'm sure you're going to do a good job of that. Let's not talk the NBA. Sonny Young has dealt with the NBA. Yeah. Let's go straight to what we have to talk about around the domestic game. Last weekend was huge. Unfortunately for us, we couldn't talk so much about it because of what happened in Abuja.
Yes,
but you read there, the NBBF having community service, community outreach, and all of that. You saw it from start to finish. Talk to us about it very quickly.
I think it was a very good initiative, from the NBBF particularly, and we had a lot of partners in there too. Kule Afolayan, the popular Nollywood producer and filmmaker, was in house.
Okay. Where is this?
This is the Old People's Home.
Old People's Home. Okay, so the NBBF and the All Stars visited the Old People's Home in Yaba.
Yes, they presented gifts. They actually served lunch. They served them in their individual rooms. There's the matron of the home there.
And that's Kule Afolayan as well. And that's the NBBF president.
They served lunch, and they also presented some gifts and valuable items to the Old People's Home. They also went to ISL, International School University of Lagos. They are the Nestle Milo secondary school basketball champions.
Okay.
So they went to pay custody visit, did a little bit of career talk. Olumide Oyedeji was in hand there, the captain of the Nigeria team. What better person to share.
And then to the All-Star. There was Savannah Conference all the way.
Yes, this time around it was Savannah Conference 66 and 45 was how we ended. And undoubtedly the Kano Pillars effect was there. Abubakar Usman was the man in hand, 18 points he had in the match, and he went home with the MVP trophy as well.
And that's him?
Yeah. That's the captain of the
Savannah Conference team.
He was the home-based player that joined the national team during the Nations Cup. The only home-based player, and that's called Stanley Gumud.
Okay.
He carried the trophy for the Savannah Conference team. I think it was good for them. Well, maybe the blue actually worked, because last year it was the Atlantic Conference that won the blue.
And they won it.
And they won it.
So the blue corner is the winning side.
Exactly.
The blue corner is the winning corner.
Maybe I'm not able to show.
It's okay. But let's talk about basketball now, the games. No games last week. We need to state that very quickly.
Yes.
No games last week. So because of the All-Star weekend and all of that. But this weekend, a lot of games to look forward to.
A lot of games.
Atlantic Conference?
Mouth-watering games. Jordan Warriors versus Oluyole Warriors. Different names have been given. They say it's the Warlords Derby. Some people say it's the
Warriors against Warriors.
Yes. But I remember
Which is the better Warriors?
It's a difficult one. It's a battle. It's a battle between both sides. I remember the Jordan Warriors traveling to Ibadan to take on Oluyole. They lost by 5 points. And they complained about how stifling this crowd was. I think that was what got them to lose that one. So there will be a lot of bragging rights in this one because the Jordan Warriors don't want Oluyole to do a double, especially when they are coming to Lagos, for this one. So it will be a very interesting affair. It's going to be 2 p.m. Live in the
tomorrow.
Tomorrow at the stadium. We have Royal Hopas, Lagos Islanders. Lagos Islanders lost, their mojo last 2 weeks ago because last week there was no game. To Royal Hopas. Royal Hopas really need a win because they are right now at the bottom of the log. They want to save, their season. So and Lagos Islanders will be missing the services of their head coach because he is currently, in Ilorin, because he's one tutoring the First Deep Water basketball side, the female side in the league. So he's not going to be around for this game. But they can afford to lose because they are sitting pretty. But I'm sure they won't want to. But it's going to be tough for them. Police batting against Union Bank. Union Bank is the team of the moment right now. They are doing well, although they are just fourth, on the log behind Lagos Islanders, Jordan Warriors, Oluyole Warriors, in the Atlantic Conference. But it looks like Union Bank all the way in this one. Customs, Kwara Falcons. Kwara won the first leg, in Kwara at home. And of course, interesting news came out just this morning that the state governor, has said he's going to be backing up, the team and be helping them, in
so more money for them.
Yeah, so more money for them, and it's good.
And when money is good, the basketball will be good.
Yes, and they are really playing well. So I think they deserve, the support.
Let me just run through this table very quickly before we go to the Atlantic Conference. Lagos Islanders on top. The Dan Warriors, Oluyole Warriors are second. The Dan Warriors are third. Union Bank are fourth on the log. That's for the Atlantic Conference. And then you have Kwara Falcons, you have Customs, you have Police Baton, and you have Royal Hopas bottom of the log. This is what it looks like for the Atlantic Conference in terms of the standings of the teams. These are the last 4 teams of the Atlantic Conference. The Savannah Conference, the fixtures, let me run through and then you pick out that one, that game. Mark Mentors against Plateau Pigs, Niger Porters against Kada Stars, Bauchi Nets against Kano Pillars, Immigration against Gombe Bulls. These are the fixtures. Which is the pick of the pack for you?
I think it's the relegation battle. Niger Porters versus Kada Stars. Niger Porters have to pot away from that bottom.
They must pot away from the bottom. I like that.
Except they want to go on relegation. So they really need a win at home. And they've not been doing too well. They just won 2 games this season. Immigration, Gombe Bulls, Gombe, they are into some kind of hot water at the moment because they've been given some money. But I think they will do enough to get a win there and continue to cruise, like they're doing. They might likely make the playoffs this season.
All right, so those are the fixtures for you of games to be played tomorrow. These games are going to be played tomorrow, on the Savannah Conference. Let me run through the table very quickly. Pillars undoubtedly are on top. No loss, all victories for Pillars. Mark Mentors are second. Gombe Bulls, the surprise team of the season, are third. Plateau Pigs are fourth on the log. This is the Savannah Conference top 4 showing on your screen. And then you have Immigration in 5th, Kada Stars in 6th, Bauchi Net in 7th, and Niger Porters in 8th. And of course, Femi just told us Porters will need to win this weekend to pot away from danger zone. All right, let's move away from the guys now. Femi, tomorrow the women are also in action. Let's talk about the Zenith Women League. But before that, you just talked about Gombe Bulls. The NBBF is threatening heavy fine for Gombe Bulls, harassment of officials. But this is something that they need to watch very closely.
Yes, that's exactly why a strong note of warning has been sent out
by the NBBF,
to
the Gombe Sports Commission,
and as well also telling other sports commissions across the federation that it's high time we stop sports with violence. We must
harassment of referees,
and of course crowds intimidating opponents and all the like. So the reports from the match commissioner said something like that happened, although there was
when they played Mark Mentors.
Yes, when they play Mark Mentors. So they've said that now we will place a rule that if you are caught, or you are proven guilty of such an offense, you'll be fined 150,000 naira and you'll be banished to a neutral venue.
All right, our good friend Yalma Farouk is the chairman of the Gombe State Sports Commission. Is a gentleman. I'm sure that such things